Welcome to Your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 724. If you are writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing a book but you need some help getting it done, you are in the right place. Good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, look for Christine Inc., like that stuff we write with. Each day, I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 19 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they can turn a quote-unquote non-author, can you see me doing the air quotes? A quote-unquote non-author into a published one. Those three things are also my three pillars here on the show: writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's quote. Well, we can't control the feelings and thoughts that pop into our heads. We can control what we do with them. Nir Eyal is the author of a fantastic book called Indistractable, and that's the topic we're going to be discussing today. It is, once again, good morning, happy Friday. It is Friday Facts Day, where each Friday I offer up a fact about something relevant to us as authors, or books or writing, or any of the habits surrounding those things, and then I discuss how you can apply it to your own writing and your writing process. So today's Friday Fact, as I kind of alluded to, is from an article by an author and past Your Daily Writing Habit guest, Nir Eyal. It's from his website, Nir and Far. Get it? N-I-R and far.com. I'll also leave a link to the article in the show notes as always. The article is about improving focus by reducing distractions, and how to do that by recognizing and disarming your internal triggers. And here's a quote from the article by Nir. Dr. Jonathan Bricker of the Fred Hutchinson Cancer Research Center suggests we shouldn't keep telling ourselves to stop thinking about an urge. Instead, we must learn better ways to cope. Trying to break a habit, look for the discomfort that precedes the distraction. Focus on the internal trigger. Notice and write down the trigger. He recommends discussing the urge as if you were an observer, telling yourself something like, I'm feeling that tension in my chest right now, and there I go trying to reach for my iPhone. The better we are at noticing the behavior, the better we'll be at managing it over time. The anxiety goes away, the thought gets weaker or is replaced by another thought. So that was the excerpt from Nir's article. Here are my thoughts. So here's how I interpret this. Therefore, if you find yourself fighting off and sometimes giving into the same distractions when trying to write over and over again, rather than fighting those same battles over and over, feeling defenseless against their power, stop and analyze them instead. For instance, if like clockwork, every time you sit down to write, your fingers operate almost beyond your control, but not to write your book, but to open up a browser window or check the notifications on your phone or do something involving the internet and go online. Rather than beating yourself up, because this just keeps happening, again, almost beyond your control, it seems like. Focus on the physical sensations you're feeling when this happens, the discomfort and thoughts in your head that are happening right before you start taking those actions. Put on your author-observer hat, observe the sequence of behavior without judgment. Then look at the thoughts and emotions at the center of it all and work from there to better understand. Most likely, if you think about it, and I think you'll realize this, I think we'll all realize this, most likely you don't have a problem with technology addiction or any of those kind of buzz phrases or discipline or, book writing skills. The issue might just be a thought about your writing that is causing the discomfort that is triggering you to escape the process of writing by surfing the net. Just a thought, and of course, stop, observe, analyze, see what conclusions you come up with. See what you find when you have that kind of distracting behavior when you're trying to write and all of a sudden your body has a mind of its own and it goes and starts surfing the net or whatever. Just like Nir says in the article, stop, observe the physical sensations, try to find the thought attached to that. What thought is making you so uncomfortable that you're trying to run off and do something other than writing? It's most likely a single thought. So stop, observe, analyze, see what conclusions you come up with for yourself. And as always, I will post the link in the show notes to the article, fantastic article by Nir. He just has a very helpful overall website about all sorts of things about habits and productivity. So I think you'll enjoy his website. The other link that I always post in the show notes is a link to my Inc. Authors group on Facebook. And we have all sorts of things there: motivation, accountability, book writing, publishing resources. And please pop in and let us know what your writing goals are and how we can support you. Thank you for joining me here on Your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And I would so appreciate it if you could subscribe to the show wherever you happen to be listening and leave a review. Thank you. Until tomorrow, happy writing.